Good morning, Fairfield Christian. The first thing you'll probably notice is that I'm not coming to you from my office or even my home office. I'm actually outside today, and I'm actually coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm down here for my daughter's wedding. It's going to be a fantastic afternoon. She's getting married actually this afternoon. And I'm getting sit down here in her backyard. Her backyard actually backs up to a state park. This is actually South Mountain behind me. So it's a great recreational area. We've had a chance to go out and do some hiking, enjoy the outdoors a little bit. It's been a fantastic weekend, surrounded by family and friends, and it's going to be a great wedding this afternoon. So today we're talking about our scripture memorization and our devotion with that today. We're still in John chapter 17. We're adding verses 9 and 10 this week. What I want to focus on today is the first part of verse 9. And that's where it says, "My prayer is not for the world, but for those you have given me." And when we think about the disciples, we tend to think of them as people who learned from Jesus, but they were also much more than that. They were his closest friends. These were the people that he traveled with, that he slept with, that he ate with, probably the people that he confided with. And it's important that we take that model that Jesus presented and we do the same thing ourselves, that we surround ourselves with friends. When I think of friendship, I tend to think of various proverbs, because there's lots of proverbs that deal with friendship. One of my favorites is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 24. "A man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother." Also in Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17, most people know, as iron sharpens iron, so one man or one woman sharpens another. And then there's another one, Proverbs 17:17. "A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity." There are going to be some problems that come up in your life, and sometimes you're not strong enough to handle them yourself. And we should be turning to Jesus and saying, "Hey, Jesus, help me out in this situation." And Jesus is going to provide us people around us to help support us and help push us along. I don't know if you've ever been involved with planning a wedding, but just this week there have been many things that have taken place that are a little stressful at times. For example, just last night, the wind came up, it blew over the trellis caught a strand of lights, pulled down a bunch of lights. There's glass everywhere this morning. We had to have call the lighting guy. He's got to come fix that. Rob, who is the groom, he's an officer in the Navy, and his uniform that he had prepared for the wedding that he's going to wear, it turns out there's a problem with it. So we've got to find a tailor this morning to make sure that that gets fixed. Just one thing after another. But the great thing is that Rob and my daughter Rihanna, they're surrounded by family and friends, and there are lots of people around here that are ready and willing and able to help them out, willing to run errands for them, get things done, call people, get things taken care of. And that's what we should be doing throughout our entire lives, surrounding ourselves with good people, just the way Jesus did. He had his 12 disciples, and then he had an even closer group, his inner three, Peter, James, and John. Those three were probably his closest friends. And then we know from reading the book of John, John says that there was one that Jesus loved the most. We know that was John. That was probably, we can guess, probably his best friend. And again, that's a model we should have. We should be surrounding ourselves with people that can help us out when we get through those times that are really tough. When things start going wrong, that we can turn to those people and say, "Can you help me out? Can you pray with me? Can you pray for me?" And Jesus is going to provide those people. We need to rely on Jesus. We need to rely on the people that he provides for us, the family, the friends. We need to make sure we're nurturing and supporting those relationships. Not only so those people can help us, so that we're available to help those people as well. And I know by watching you guys on campus, I know many of you are close friends together, and I love seeing that. I love seeing the camaraderie between all of our students, people hanging out, helping each other out on campus. And I hope that continues for years to come. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I'll see you around campus.